What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nauni, and I'm back with another herpes video. I know y'all been waiting for the herpes content. I know. Squad up. To all my squad members, y'all been real motherfucking patient with your boy. I appreciate it. Y'all been extremely patient with my herpes content. I just haven't had the energy to post this sort of content, and I've been a little bit discouraged, because people don't want to watch about herpes and STIs. People don't want to learn about the bad things that happen to them, especially with the good thing that they're doing, which is sex. Everybody's having sex. Everybody wants to have sex. Nobody looks at the bad parts of sex. So yeah. So I really haven't recorded. Okay. Excuse me. This jacket is a little freaking tight and I'm a little freaking itchy. So this video is going to be on how do I tell people that I have herpes. I got crumbs and shit. My man's just brought me some okra. Some okra and some chicken from churches, so I'm about to munch on this shit. Y'all, real quick, just a side note. I'm a cheating vegetarian. My name is Nauni and I'm a cheating vegetarian. Although, my heart is there, my stomach is not. And so, I've been dabbling and dipping in chicken a little bit here. This isn't the first time, and it won't be the last. So just excuse me. I know, I'm pathetic. Anyways, moving on. So how I tell people that I have herpes initially is, if someone's just meeting me, I kind of tell them to add me on social media. I will tell them to add my Instagram or my Facebook, and literally it's one of the first things that you see when you add my social media. In my bio, it says, and I quote, "My energy is like a virus. I also have one. #HSV." So it's pretty evident as soon as you look at my social media. So how I tell people about my herpes is normally just to tell them to add me on social media. With me having this platform, it really doesn't allow too much confusion or allow me to, introduce someone into herpes very, you know what? Let me not talk like I'm fucking Kim Kardashian and everybody has seen my video before. However, me having this platform puts me in the position to have the conversation a little more often, because it's kind of brought up that I YouTube and, oh, what are you YouTubing about? And then boom, there it is there. I tell people that I YouTube about sexual health or life with herpes. Depending on who it is, where I'm at, depends on my answer. But a lot of the time I do disclose very soon on in the conversation or soon on in the relationship, my sexual health status. I disclose that to a partner as soon as we have that encounter. Or, as soon as we know it's about to go down. I will pretty much make sure that I don't like surprises, and I don't like people getting information from anyone other than me. So I try not to have that opportunity present itself. So I try to knock it off straight out the back. Straight off the bat. Knock it out straight off the bat. That sounds a lot better. I don't really get sayings right, so I think that's... So I tell them to add my social media. I will give out my Instagram as opposed to my number for the guys that are hitting on me and things like that. It's a little more difficult for me to make this video because, like I said already, because I have this platform, it kind of makes it necessary to talk about or easy to talk about, or it becomes a topic of conversation quicker than if I didn't have this YouTube platform, because then it wouldn't, be questioned, oh, what are you doing on YouTube, or anything of that nature, or people seeing me have I have herpes shirt on. That's another way that I put it out there. I put it out there in a way where it's like everybody knows about it, so I really don't have to disclose to a partner specifically, because 9 times out of 10 if you're talking to me, you already know. And 9 times out of 10, if we become intimate, you definitely know, and we've had the conversation before. So I have had a situation in which I have publicly said that I have herpes to a classroom full of people, and then went on to I've publicly said that I have herpes to a classroom of people, and then went on to talk to someone in that class, and then he kind of came to me with, well, why didn't you tell me about your herpes, and why didn't you say that before we had a sexual encounter? And maybe that was my mistake for the way I went about it, but in my eyes, I said it out loud to a classroom full of people. So that right there was me saying that I have herpes. And I also, somebody asked me what my YouTube is about, and I also told them it was about herpes and etc. Then me and this person, proceeded to be intimate with each other, and he had made it seem like I never said anything to him, and why didn't you say that to me before we were intimate, before we had sex? Why didn't you bring this to my attention? And it was sort of like, well, I told the entire class. I didn't think that you weren't listening, or I didn't think that you thought I was lying. I mean, I don't really see how that's my problem and not his, but that was a situation in which I wish I would have said once more, I have herpes. Are you okay with this? Maybe explained a little bit, maybe, said my piece before actually becoming intimate with a partner. That is one instance in which I feel like maybe I was flawed in the way I went about it. Although I said it publicly and to everyone. And I'm just a person, if I'm talking in a room of people, you're listening, period. I don't care who you are. If I'm standing up and I am the person that is the center of attention in a room talking, you're going to listen. That's not tooting my own horn or anything. That's just my experience, me being me knowing people. And yeah, like I just know that, and especially if you're a male, like you're looking at me, you're watching me, and you're listening to me. So his excuse of, you didn't tell me directly, or I thought you were kidding, or, something of that nature. I should not have allowed there to be room for that to have been said or assumed or anything of that nature. So that was the one time in which I, like I said, wish I would have, I keep playing with my hair because I kind of want it on my face, but I know that it probably looks good on video, and I'm sorry I'm acting like, like a white girl, and I'm just keep playing with my hair. And if you're white, y'all cool too or whatever, y'all just be playing with y'all hair a lot. Anyways, so yes, that was a time in which I wish I would have disclosed a little better, or told somebody that I had herpes directly. But I really don't have to sit down and have the conversation of I have herpes, because a lot of the times I've already given out my social media, or it's already known amongst the group that I'm talking to. I have had instances where I have told someone that I had herpes just to, kind of get a guy to back off from talking to me, I have told people that way, like, this guy's hitting on me, and I'm like, trust me, you don't want me to have herpes. Just to get him out of my hair. That'll scare someone off real quick. So if you don't want a guy to talk to you, tell me you have herpes. He won't talk to you. That's not always true. But for a random guy who's, trying to get your number, yeah, he's not gonna waste his time trying to get to know you. So yeah, I've done that. I have also, had conversations where it's like I do have herpes, and, the person that I disclosed to in turn disclosed to me, like, oh wow, well, I really appreciate that you can, talk about such things because I have herpes too. And then that becomes a conversation. Y'all, I told y'all that I have food. I meant to be eating this while I was talking, but I was trying to be respectful. Now the girl's just hungry. So yeah, I've had the times in which I've disclosed to someone and they in turn disclosed to me. That was something that we got out very early in a relationship, and we proceeded to have a relationship, knowing each other's statuses, getting tested with one another. So, it can kind of go both ways when you have that sit down conversation and you tell someone. I have had I've had guys just, you know, look at me crazy when they know about me, or I give them my social media and they're just like, I've encountered a guy where I was wearing my herpes t-shirt and he was like, you're fucking lying. You don't have herpes. You're too fine to have herpes. And I was like, well, little do you know, herpes can look this good. That's been my whole point of my channel, for real, is that look at me. I mean, I don't be on here cute all the time, but you know, I'm pretty decent for the most part. And I have an STI that is incurable. You wouldn't guess by looking at me. So STIs do not look like what they appear. Trust me. I actually have a video of that guy when he was talking to me. He was outside of my apartment that I was walking home from work, I believe. And I recorded it a long time ago. I didn't record the guy, but I recorded the conversation. So if that's something that you guys might be interested, you all might be interested in hearing or seeing, or, you know, whatever, that's crazy. Just let me know. Leave it in the comments and I will make a video including that audio so you all can hear his reaction and what he said. It was actually pretty freaking interesting. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. That's something that y'all might want to hear. So let me know if you do. Also, I do need to restock my merch and kind of get that up and going again. I am still selling my necklaces, my Unfuckwitable Pendants, because I'm still unfuckwitable and becoming even more unfuckwitable. Y'all, let me tell you, I ain't gonna tell you, but just know your girl manifested some motherfucking shit since I done worn this necklace, since I've been pushing out this energy, man. When I tell you, I done manifested some shit. I done manifested some shit, but I wanted that to be a separate video. So hopefully that becomes a separate video. Tomorrow, I may record that video tomorrow because I do want to let you all know what I have manifested since I've been wearing my necklace, the benefits that it's brought to me. Also maybe show you all a couple new necklaces that I have. I do have a bunch of different stones. Like I said, I haven't really been pushing or advertising my necklaces just because I've been in a different headspace, kind of focusing on other things, but they are still available and they are still working, and I do still wear mine all the time. And trust me, it got some power in it, little motherfucker. I got some power. But okay, yeah, I wasn't trying to make this video long. It ain't gonna be long. That's my experience with telling people that I have herpes, or, you know, just being in a situation to where I want to, or, you know, whatever the case may be. It's so good. Hold on. So I realized that, you know, not everything that I have said is going to work for anyone else because I am an open person. I don't mind being judged or ridiculed publicly. I've come to terms with my diagnosis. There's nothing anyone can tell me about it that'll make me feel bad or, you know, feel any type of way. So I've kind of built that thick skin that has really allowed me to put myself out there in such a way. I am an influencer. I am, you know, on a platform in which I'm telling people and having to live with the world knowing. So I'm obviously okay with those things, and it's a little bit easier for me to have the conversation, but I do want to still urge you all to start the conversation the best way you know how, with whoever you are needing to tell. I realize that a partner is going to be the most difficult as opposed to, you know, a family member or a parent, just depending on the circumstances. But I realize that those different scenarios can be difficult for you. But I do urge you to have the conversation. And I do also want to bring my mom on my channel, and I want to show you all what it was like for me telling her, because you know, sometimes telling a partner is important. Telling, you know, your sexual telling your sexual partners can be pretty difficult in its own, and that's a lot of what I've talked about on my channel. But I do want to talk about telling your parents and telling your family members and your close friends, and you know, setting yourself up for that sort of judgment, because you know, there's families that are really, really harsh out there, and it seems like, you know, the closer you are, or you know, the more blood you have or family you are, the worse they treat you, and it's really shitty. So I would like to bring my mom on my channel and have her answer a couple questions on, you know, what her thoughts were when I disclosed to her and things like that. So if that's something that you all would be interested in, please comment down below so I can know to make the video, number one, and how urgent I need to make this video. Like if somebody is really wanting to know what a mother's opinion would be, or how to disclose to their mom, or just see a conversation of the sort, please let me know. Please leave it down in the comment section, because I will show you all whatever y'all need to see that's going to help you, and I really feel like that's something that can be helpful. But just let me know the urgency, because if y'all aren't responding or interacting with me in my comment section, I'm gonna mosey on along with whatever the fuck I'm posting and whatever I feel like. I'm a person where I'm just gonna do whatever, and I'm gonna lollygag until someone puts a fire under my ass or there's some urgency somewhere. Otherwise, I'm just gonna whoop doop doo, because why not? What else am I doing? You know? So if you want to see something, if there's something that I've touched on that you have not yet seen on my channel or would like to see on my channel, please leave it in the comment section. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video because I don't want it to be too long. So thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, you're the fucking best, because I know my videos are long and they're not always, you know, so interesting. At least the topics aren't, but they're fucking real and people are encountering these things. So I would like to put this information out there. So if you've made it this far on this video, I fucking love you, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to check the description box, and then I will see you in my next video. Thank you again for watching. I'm Nauni, and I will see you all very, 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 very soon. Very soon. I'll see y'all very soon. Alright, I love y'all, and I'm out. To all my squad members, squad up in this bitch, I'll see y'all later.